We can't hear.
We can't hear.
We can't hear.
Okay, so happy morning, everyone, and welcome to this session, this beautiful day. Thank you for joining, and thank you for letting me know that I was muted. Thank you so much. It's so much fun now. The person is speaking, but you can't hear because the person is muted. Only the lip, you have to do lip reading. So yes, what is the affirmation for today as regards the health is concerned? Because we are in the chapter of health. The beliefs which we have with in connection with our health, for our health, that मुझे तो बहुत जल्दी affect होता है. You know, I catch colds easily. I can't digest this food. I am lactose intolerant. I can't digest milk. All these beliefs that we are having. So, okay, fine. But we can change those beliefs by replacing them with a positive statement, a positive belief. So, have you made any positive belief for yourself in the area of health? Some of them we got yesterday from the chapter. Yes, no?
Yes, I have made up my mind not to say any of these things because I was in the habit of whatever is given a way of saying that my head is hurting, my back is hurting. No, because the cells obey every command that comes. So now I've stopped saying that.
So what is the new thought, Auntie? What is the new statement? What is the new sentence that you've chosen for yourself? It's not merely a sentence, it's a very powerful thing. So what have you chosen for yourself? That one line or two lines or three lines?
I am in perfect health.
I'm in perfect health. So that changes your feelings, or still there is some doubt when you say that? What do you mean by perfect health?
No aches, no pains. I feel young, energetic.
Say that I am feeling young and energetic. Don't say I'm in perfect health, because when you say I'm young and energetic, that will have more power than saying that I'm having perfect health. You just say it to yourself and see.
I am young and energetic.
And say I'm in perfect health.
I am in perfect health. There's a difference.
There's a difference. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So say whatever changes your feelings and your vibrations. Say that. Like, you can say that, oh, I have such an amazing body, active and agile body, not fragile, but agile, so like that, I can eat whatever I want and still I can maintain my ideal weight. So if you have, if you want to change your eyesight, I have a perfect eyesight. And then imagine when you say perfect, you imagine when you were 25 or when you were 20 or when you were 15, when there were no specs, then you know that the eyesight was perfect and you could see far off things also. Smallest of the readings you could see. Just now you can't. So if you want to change that, I have a perfect eyesight. Yeah, because I am the ruler of my kingdom. I'm fearless. You can say that also. When you say I'm fearless, then everything inside you, what is happening? The cells, 100 trillion cells inside the body are receiving the same message. I am fearless. I'm unstoppable. Yeah, make such. So you're playing a game with the universe, right?
I am the power.
I am power. Wow, I'm power. Look at the way you're saying, Auntie.
Yeah.
So say this on and off during the day and the first thing in the morning when you wake up. Initially, few days you'll have to remember, but then it will come automatically. Bhai, how are you feeling?
Better.
Nice to see you. And Chetna ji, your throat?
It's still Still there.
Did you do anything?
Yeah.
You had anything cold or anything from outside?
No, nothing.
Nothing.
Everybody at home. One
Oh,
by one.
everybody at home is having. Okay. Okay. So you applying anything?
I'm taking honey,
Honey you're taking.
honey,
Honey and
ginger.
add little haldi to it also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have, yeah.
You're having, na? And did you gargle?
Yes.
Haldi and salt both?
Salt.
Haldi also?
No.
No, add haldi. It's very effective.
Okay.
If you're taking half teaspoon of salt, then 1 teaspoon of haldi. And see the difference. All the cuff will start melting.
Okay.
Yeah. You can do this 2-3 times in a day. And see the difference by tonight. If you've done thrice. Okay. And yeah, so anybody has any doubts from yesterday? Any sharings? Chitna ji, you had a sharing, but would you be able to
Yeah.
share? No, na? So we'll wait for you to share whenever you can, because if you share, it will be different. If I say something, it will not be that different. I mean, it will not make a difference and will not be that powerful. So if you can share, it will be very good. And Shirish bhai, Aban auntie, anything you would like to share? What is happening? Something, somewhere you're finding a shift, you're experiencing a change in any area of your life, in the area of money, in the area of relationship, and now we are in the area of health. Anything?
I am feeling a change in the area of relationship.
Awesome, auntie. So say it with excitement. What is the change?
The change is with my husband especially.
Yeah.
Of late, my maid has been, she's not well, she's got the dengue, and I don't have any other domestic helper. But without saying anything, my husband is quietly helping me in everything. In fact, he even makes my cup of tea for me so that I can work. I do the jaru and I do the dusting and all. But he is also helping me, and that is, I'm really, really grateful for it.
And this is the first time ever he's doing it like this?
No, he had, when the children were very small, he had been doing. He had been helping me with the children growing up and all that, no doubt. But then there was a big block, and now, touch wood, I have noticed every time that I do the Rhonda Byrne book, any book, whether it was the magic, whether it's the power, some change comes about in my life because by changing things, absolutely.
Absolutely, you're correct. Everything, and
Yeah.
especially this, every book of Rhonda Byrne is like that. It's always because it changes you from within. It changes you at the cellular level. Your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings. Yeah.
You're so refined in your thinking. You feel so noble. That look at the way I've been behaving all along. What have I been doing? I wish I was living like that from the beginning. I didn't know about this book or about. There were many people telling me do this, do that, but that did not have such a big effect on me as this is having. And
Yes,
touch wood,
auntie.
I'm very happy. Now my son makes fun of me. Mommy, today, tomorrow also, you get up in the morning and dance. Because of course I will dance.
Sorry, what does your son say?
My son, yesterday only he was be happy, Dasera, and he said, Mommy, tomorrow morning also you will get up and dance. Because of course I dance every day. My teacher makes it, we all have a good time 10 minutes before the class. They all are so amused. And then I even told him how we laugh after the class. So he also started laughing.
Auntie, do that, whenever you have a family gathering, just do
Yeah.
this and see how everyone will be. Just by 2-3 minutes, you can change the energies of everyone. Yeah, everyone
Okay.
responds in a different way because laughter, there's the sentence also, if you've heard, laughter is the best medicine for health.
Yes, yes.
I
yes.
remember reading Reader's Digest in school days, and in that there was an article which used to, it was an article by the name of Laughter is the best medicine for health.
Yes.
Do you remember reading Reader's Digest?
Yes, yes.
And there was one more article which used to say drama in real life. Real life stories used to come
Yes, in the Reader's Digest.
in
only.
Reader's
Yeah.
Digest. I used to love reading these two.
Yeah.
But before that, I used to see the vocabulary part in the beginning, the first 2 pages. And remember, Auntie, the vocabulary, you have to choose the words, the meanings and the words are there.
Yeah.
And then you have to choose one. So
Yes.
my father actually put me into this habit. And he used to tell us that have a connotation meanings book. And then whatever meaning you don't know, you just write down. So you're learning a new word with a new meaning
Good.
every day. So
Very
that's what we used
nice.
to do in our holidays.
That is
So
wonderful.
laughter is the best medicine for health.
Yes.
And frowning, and when we laugh, we use so many muscles in our face. And when we frown, what's happening? We are tensing our muscles. Anyways, we are using, but we are tensing them. When we laugh, we relax those muscles, and blood starts flowing, and the brain feels lighter. Yeah. So it's a cumulative effect.
Yeah.
And just by doing one thing without medicine, right? You don't need any medicine because laughter is the best medicine for health. And we've seen now people who are laughing, go lucky, they never fall sick, even though they're very fat, they are obese, but still they are just carrying on. I know
Yeah.
so many of them, people who
Yeah.
are close to me. And I feel that something will happen, and my mind says, okay, you need to lose your weight, do that, do this, control on your diet, but nothing happens to them. They say, okay, fine, it's okay, and they carry on. Yeah.
And I have even sent them the feelings chart, both my daughters, the feelings chart.
Yes, Auntie.
And they are trying their best to follow it, because in the day-to-day life, my younger one is a dentist, so she has patients coming in, coming out, and they're her experiences with them, and then she gets so worried and so disturbed. She's saying this chart, when I look at it, is really helping me also.
Thank you, Auntie. Thank you for sending them. And I wish if they can join any of our sessions.
I really wish, and they also really wish, but time is the factor. Time. That is the thing.
It was nice to see you, Reet. Welcome back to the session. Are you back home or you're still
No,
in?
ma'am, I'm still in Vyas. That's what morning we have Seva Satsang too. I'm busy with that.
Okay. Today the satsang is not there.
It's little late, ma'am, 8 o'clock.
Okay. Nice. Awesome. Awesome. So lovely. So what? Thank you, Auntie, for sharing this, all your sharings. Awesome. And in the area of health, Auntie?
Area of health, I just now told you, I always feel that I am young and energetic, and
Today, no headache.
no touch wood.
So this is the difference, now. This is the
Yes.
difference.
Yes.
Yesterday only we started the chapter of health.
Health.
And today, see, on and off, you used to get headaches when you used to wake up in the morning. Today,
Every
no
day.
headache. Every day.
Every day.
So this is the
Every
change. So notice the change and
Change.
acknowledge and be grateful. And yes,
Absolutely.
headache today. Wow.
Yeah,
Enough?
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, lovely. So we'll be devoting 2 more days till we complete the portion of this chapter, the power and health. And until you missed the beginning of the video which we saw of the DNA. So
But you have sent it to me.
the DNA video.
Yes. No, DNA video I have not seen. That other one which 2 days before I did, I was a little bit late or something.
Yeah, auntie. No, today we saw that DNA video, na, and you joined in little late.
I couldn't log in. I was not getting only any connection. In fact, today was the earliest.
Because there is something in your Wi-Fi, because when you're talking also, at
Yeah.
times there's a lag. So there's some connection. Your Wi-Fi is little weak today. Hence this is happening, but okay. Just visualize that you are able to stay till the end of the class and you're attending the entire class without any disturbance. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't say without any disturbance. Say, I'm attending the class smoothly. I'm attending the class smoothly. Because the universe doesn't understand negative words or sentences. The universe will copy what you say. If you say without any disturbances, disturbances will be there. So say what you want so smoothly, the opposite. So when we do this, actually we start saying only the way we say, the way we think is in a positive direction. Yeah, and those messages are going to the cells at the cellular level. And what is there in the center of every cell? The nucleus.
Is it nucleus?
The nucleus has all the information of all the genetic information of all, and the DNA is there, and it copies and stores all the informations as regards health or anything is there. Any belief, any thought, any feelings, any emotions, all that is stored in the DNA. Yeah. So the DNA is the storehouse of all the information. And where is the DNA? In the nucleus of the cell. And where is the nucleus? In the center of every cell. And where is the cell? In our body. And how many cells are there?
14 zeros.
But what is it called?
Trillion.
100 trillion cells.
100 trillion cells.
100 trillion cells in our body. And what is there in the double helix DNA? When the double helix two-strand DNA, when it coils around, where it meets, what is there? What is there at that point?
That double helix is the nucleus is there.
No, where the two strands meet, what is that? The power, the power, the light. So now when you sit to imagine about your health, just a suggestion, if we all can do this, because I've started doing since yesterday and it's an amazing experience. So what you can do is, when you sit down, when you shut your eyes and imagine about your health, then just think of that golden ball of light in the DNA. Start from the DNA. We know the picture of the DNA now. Remember the first page of the chapter, the coil thing, the double helix DNA, double helix, two strands. Okay? वो ऐसे से देखा था ना वो picture, Shirish bhai?
Yeah.
So remember that and feel and imagine that in your own body, because actually it is in my body only. I am the microcosm of the macrocosm. What is the macrocosm? The macrocosm is the universe, microcosm is this body. So whatever is there outside is there inside, whatever is there inside is there outside. So now just what is the power is there outside and the power is there inside also. So that power, where is it sitting? In the nucleus of every cell, where the DNA is there, and also to make it more deeper, where the two strands of DNA meet, that point is where the power is sitting. It's feeding us. It is keeping us alive. It is keeping me active. It is keeping me healthy. And if we imagine that, then that power will grow, because you are giving your power to that power. And it will grow more. Another way of looking at it is you are taking that power from the power. So whichever way your mind accepts it. But only thing is, sit down and imagine all those 100 trillion cells, step one. Then the center of every cell, the nucleus, then center of every cell. Okay, so just imagine the center where this power is sitting, just to make it easy. If you don't want to understand, थोड़ा डीप करना है तो डीएनए को भी इमेजिन करेंगे. चेतना जी, all clear?
Yeah.
So we are going to do this. Reet, you were not there yesterday. Did it make sense to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Reet?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, lovely. So then just imagine and then see, then what? Then see how your health changes because the messages which are going to the cell is different. Okay. So let's learn something now and let's start doing so that we can heal ourselves. So today's portion is again very, very powerful that we are about to read. The power of your heart. Yesterday we read about the different kinds of cells, the leader cells, the patrol cells, and the one more cell. What is it? Anybody? Any guesses? The memory cells. Understand this, because that is what is happening in the cells every moment. When an intruder comes, who's an intruder for the body? The viruses, the bacteria. When an intruder comes, what does the memory cell do?
It sends messages to the petrol cell.
It takes a snapshot first of the intruder and tries to match that this intruder has come, this thief has come earlier also or no. It tries to match that. If it hasn't, then it creates a different file. If it has, then it sends a message to the patrol cells, and what happens?
And then there's a change. The patrol cells start their work.
Yeah, and the attack team, they attack the intruder. The attack team is also there. They attack the intruder and then the memory cells open a new file and they destroy the intruder. They attack and destroy the intruder. That's what we say, na? And if your immunity is high, if there are a lot of antibodies in the body, antibodies, where will they be? In the cells. Then your immunity is high. If your immunity is high, you can fight against the virus and bacteria. Very loosely we say that, but this is what is happening inside the body. And then if they are successful because we have to give time to our body, na? And when can this speed increase? By the imagination, by the power of our imagination. You can just lie down quietly and imagine all this. Don't imagine that you're doing something and then you're imagining. It will not work. You have to sit quietly with yourself. Lie down, sit or lie down, whatever you feel like, and imagine. And while imagining, if you go to sleep the whole night or the whole time, even daytime, if you're sleeping, you're taking a nap, and you imagined all this and you went off to sleep, the healing in the cells takes place faster. Are you understanding this, everyone? Because that's what is our takeaway from yesterday thing, na? That this is what we will do now. Any kind of aches and pains in the body, just a common cold and cough, or a headache, start doing this. So I want to just share one thing very quickly, that yesterday, since when we were in the session, there was a slight blocked nose and runny nose also. So what I did was, after the session, I just lied down and I said, let me, just whatever I've read just now, let me do it. And I lied down and I just told my leader cell, all the leader cells of the body, that I am very grateful for your presence. Just, I thought that the leader cells are very active and they're jumping. And I told them that I visualize and imagine that they're taking charge and, they're just. So even though the leader cells are there, you have to call them. You have to tell them that this is what is required just now. Yeah. So if we know that, even if we know God is there everywhere, but whenever there's a problem, we do remember God and try and tell God, help me. Isn't it? We call God, right? Yeah. Even though we know that the God is sitting there, you can't say that, okay, you're sitting there, you know everything. Now you do it what you want to do for me. Do we do that? We ask that God, please help me in this area. God, please help me in this area. Yeah, so yesterday what I did was just quietly lie down. I took that little bit of oil on a tissue paper, put it on my nose, and started smelling that, and then started giving work to my mind. And when I was just thinking of the leader cells and the petrol cells and the whole movie, I created a whole movie that the petrol cells are also coming into picture, and the leader cells are just directing, and the memory cells are just, they are just uh, having the previous memory that how I was healed previously, and that memory is still there in them. And now just this is happening. This is happening. The cold is just taken care of, and and then thinking this, I went off to sleep. After 45 minutes to 1 hour, when I woke up, the entire cold was gone. There was nothing, as if there was nothing an hour back. Whatever was there an hour back, it wasn't there after an hour. Just thinking, and then it was so beautiful that just without any medicine, this has happened. But then after I woke up, 15-20 minutes after that, again, there was this itching in the nose and runny nose and little bit of itching in the throat. So I drank the oil and then took little bit of this. There's something called uh, Tribhuvan Kirti Ras. This is small tablets, Ayurvedic tablets, which help in cold. So I just took that and then again started visualizing, sitting quietly and just thinking that okay, fine. The leader cells are active. The leader cells are taken over, and everything is working for my highest good. So kept on saying this, and then everything was fine. So you need to give time to yourself. But before anything happens, when we wake up in the morning and you do this, imagine, give an intention before only, then see what happens. Yeah. So let's read the power of your heart. Who wants to read today?
Shall I read?
Yes, Auntie.
The power of your heart. In some sense, man is a microcosm of the universe. Therefore, what man is a clue to the universe. That is, what is a David Bohm?
David Bohm, yeah.
1970 to 1992, quantum physicist.
What is the meaning of microcosm? Microcosm and macrocosm. What is the meaning of microcosm and macrocosm?
No idea.
So microcosm, micro means what? Miniature, na?
Hmm.
Smallest thing. Micro. Macro is big. Yeah, these words. Cosm is off. So it's the human being is represented. We human beings are represented as the miniature of the universe. Have you ever thought? Have you ever heard this? Now we'll read that how. How is it? So, if whatever I am, whatever man is, whatever human being is, it is a clue to the universe. The universe is like that. Universe is taking a clue from man, not the man is taking the clue from the universe. Because human beings are miniatures, they're miniature form of the universe. Yeah, so both are dependent on each other. Without the man, there is no universe. Without universe, there is no man, no human beings. Man means human beings. Yeah, so let's read further.
The inside of your body is an exact map of our solar system and the universe. Your heart is the sun and the center of your body system. Your organs are the planets, and just as the planets depend on the sun to remain in balance and harmony, so do all the organs in your body depend on your heart to remain in balance and harmony.
We'll pause here. So now you have to imagine the solar system. You know what the solar system is? The sun in the center and all the planets rotating and revolving around the sun. Yeah? The
Yes.
Earth, the Jupiter, Mars, Uranus, all the planets, we know. Yeah? They are rotating and revolving around the sun, but the sun is not moving. The sun is the heart of the solar system. So the heart, our heart is the sun. And the center of the body. Okay, now you imagine this. The heart is the sun and the center of the body. So hence we say, na, the sun outside and the sun within. Feel the connection of the sun outside and the sun within, which is in the center of the body, which is the heart. Okay. Now what is there around the heart? All the other organs, which are the planets. Every organ is functioning individually and also in connection with the heart. If the heart stops, then all the organs will stop, right? Functioning, they will not function, they will stop functioning. We say, na, all the organs will die. But first, which organ stops? The heart. Yes, no? Do you agree with this? So your organs are the planets. And just as the planets depend on the sun, without the sun, the planets cannot operate, right? Yes, no?
Yes.
Huh? So the sun, just as the planets depend on the sun to remain in balance and harmony, like that, all the organs in the body depend on the heart. Hence, the power of your heart. And what is sitting in the cave of my heart? Hridi Esha Atma. In the cave of my heart is the soul, the spirit, the power, the light. And we say na, that we have created so many coverings around the heart. We never say we have created so many coverings around the liver or the spleen or the gallbladder or the intestine. Do we ever say that? We say we have created so many coverings around the heart, the impurities around the heart, that we have moved away from the light. We cannot see the thing as it is. You've heard this, right? In your scriptures and in your discourses. We say that, yeah? In yoga also we say, remove the dross and impurities around the heart. What are the impurities? The negative feelings, the negative thoughts, negative experiences. Those are the impurities, na? The past. And we cover the heart with that. So what are you doing? Now we are just taking out, dissolving those impurities by doing whatever we are doing in this journey. So now we can actually see the sun shining brightly. And what makes us to dissolve the impurities? Appreciation, love, gratitude, happiness, joy. Every time you're being with these emotions, you release the impurities around the heart, the coverings around the heart, the darkness around the heart. And then the heart comes back to its original position when we were born. We were born with a very smiling, pure heart. And right now also it's present. Yeah, so let's read further.
Scientists at the Institute of Heart Math in California have shown that feeling love, gratitude, and appreciation in your heart boosts your immune system, increases vital chemical production, increases physical vitality and vigor, reduces stress hormone levels, high blood pressure, anxiety, guilt, and burnout, and improves glucose regulation in diabetics.
My God, this is so amazing. What is just one medicine for this? Love, gratitude, and appreciation. And we've been playing this game of appreciation since how many days? And are we remembering to appreciate things around us, things inside us? Are we remembering to appreciate? Are we playing this game of appreciation? Yes, now, Auntie? After
Yes.
4 o'clock also?
Not yet. Start after 4 o'clock.
Okay. So then all this, how this, just by doing this is the medicine for the heart. What? Love, feeling gratitude, feeling appreciation, feeling contentment, feeling peace, feeling joyful. Yeah. So what happens is when you're doing this at the body, at the level of the body, in the internal world, the chemicals which are, we say na, dopamine, all these are relaxing chemicals in the brain. Serotonin, you've heard these chemicals names, right?
Yeah.
Dopamine relaxes the brain. And what if you are taking, like supposing you haven't slept and the doctor gives you sleeping pills. So the sleeping pills are, what is the ingredient of those pills? They have these relaxing hormones which you have to put from outside. But the body has its own pharmacy. We read yesterday. The body has its own pharmacy. Whatever we want is available inside the body only. The creator has created this body with so much of love and vigilance. Everything is given to us, but we've forgotten. We're looking for everything outside. So when you are just in these good feelings, then all this happens naturally. So when this happens, then what happens is the stress, there's no stress, the stress hormones which are released, like adrenaline, they are not, they're stopped, they're not released anymore, they become less depending upon how you're feeling. Yeah. And your feeling chart will always tell you that what is the degree and intensity of your feeling and where are you standing just now. Even high blood pressure, this is not just written for the sake of writing. It has been experienced, and people have actually experienced it in real life. Anxiety, guilt, and burnout, and diabetes also is reversed. Thyroid problems, everything is reversed. Of course, we also follow the diet part. It's not that you keep on eating and not doing anything. There's a whole lot of things also goes parallelly with it. But just by feeling this also, 80% of the things change. What? By love, by gratitude, by appreciation. Yeah. So let's read further.
Feelings of love also create a higher degree of harmony in the rhythm of your heart. Heart math has shown that the magnetic field of the heart is 5,000 times more powerful than the magnetic field of the brain and reaches out several feet from our body.
Yes. Isn't this beautiful? 5,000 times more powerful. And how do we make it more and more powerful, more and more bigger, more and more wider? By being happy. Every time you appreciate something, your magnetic field increases. Every time you feel happy, it increases more. Every time you're anxious, it decreases, it shrinks. So this whole day, this is happening. And when you reach the tipping point, then it stays. Then it becomes, yeah. And when you maintain that tipping point, then it just increases and increases and increases. And there's no looking back. Okay, so let's read further.
Other scientists are revolutionizing our understanding of the effect of love on our health through experiments with water. What does water have to do with health? Your body is made up of 70% water. The inside of your head is 80% water.
We'll pause here. So first, Rhonda is talking about the heart, and we say na that jo bhi kaam karo dil se karo, do with your heart. Why do we say that? Listen to what your heart says. We say that na.
Yes.
Dil se karo, dil se pucho kya chahiye. Just listen to your heart, and then a hand goes at the heart center. और जो दिल को पसंद है वही करो. Whatever your heart likes, do that only. Follow your heart. Don't we say that? Follow what your heart says. And we have heard that also from our parents. Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
of course.
Yes.
Yes. So this is what it means. And we used to say this without understanding, hear this without understanding. And now we know that, okay, this was the understanding. Yeah, this was the reason. And everything, they had so much of vision and understanding, na, our ancestors. And nothing, whatever they said was actually felt, and then they used to say. The only thing is the explanation, they couldn't give the explanation, the logic. And now everyone, if you explain everyone with logic, then the mind understands. Here also, when we understand with logic, yeah, or with faith, either of the two, either you will understand with logic, or you will know that, okay, fine, this is faith. I have the faith that whatever this book is saying is true. That is an easier way. Yeah. So here now we know that since so many things are changing in my body, in my relationship, and in different areas, even though I'm not noticing, but yes, I'm just feeling light. I'm just feeling happy. So I know that this book, whatever is written in this book, makes a lot of sense. Yeah. So let's look at this picture. And we have the mood shifters. We have the list of all the things that I love. We have the list with us. Yes, no?
Yes.
Are we all
Yes.
doing that every day, or we have forgotten about it?
Once.
Yes, what about the rest of you? कर रहे हैं, नहीं कर रहे हैं? वो list को देख रहे हैं, नहीं देख रहे हैं?
Yes, it is in my
Yes, yes, I'm saying.
Very good. Lovely, lovely. So keep on doing that. Now look at this picture. The center of the heart is the star. Yeah. And around this star are many stars. And whatever line passes through these stars passes through the heart also.
Yeah.
So all the connection is starting from the heart. The heart is the main meter of the electricity. From there, the main meter, all the wires pass through, and the electricity passes, and then it passes through the entire house, right? So like that, the main energy center is the heart. The powerhouse of this body is the heart. And then all the organs, everything around you is charged because of the heart. The charger of this body is the heart. And if this heart only, if we have created walls around the heart, then how do you charge? You can't charge, na? Walls of hatred, walls of envy, walls of jealousy, walls of anger, walls of disappointment, dejection, guilt, regret. How will you get in touch with the heart? How will you feel that power? Yeah. So just look at this picture. Anybody wants to add anything else to this picture? What can you understand? Anybody wants to add anything?
Yeah, this is this is like aura.
This is like the aura.
Yeah.
Yes.
When we feel love and gratitude in our hearts, then everything around you becomes so different that it
Everything around you is lit up, na?
is lit up. Yeah.
Yes, everything around you is bright. Everything around you is glowing. Everything around you. What is everything? Everything means the people,
Yeah.
situations,
Situation.
and the people. Everything changes because who changed the center of this body, the feelings which are coming in the heart, through the heart, from the heart, experienced by the heart. Yes. So now we come to another important element, which is water. After we've spoken of the heart, now we're taking water. our body is made up of 70% water. The earth is made up of 3/4 of the earth is made of water. We read that the human body is the microcosm of the macrocosm of the universe. The universe is the macrocosm, human is the microcosm. So if the earth is made up of 70% water and our body is also made up of 70% water, isn't this amazing? Now make this connection. The inside of your head is 80% water. Yeah, and water is supposed to be the most sensitive of all the elements. It has a very powerful memory. So if the body is made up of 70% water and the head is made up of 80% water, which is the brain, and what is the most important quality of water? What is the quality of water? Water का धर्म क्या होता है? पानी का धर्म क्या होता है? What is the dharma of water? It flows. When you think of water, do you think of stagnant water?
No.
You can hear the voice of water flowing, you know, the stream flowing or the river flowing or the sea, the water in the sea flowing. Stagnant water, what happens? It smells. Unless and until it's the water of river Ganges, it never smells. You can keep it for years and years in a bottle and it stays like that. You all know that, na?
Yes.
Yeah? Ganga का पानी जो रहता है ना, गंगा जल जिसको हम कहते हैं. And when a person is dying, at that in Hinduism, it's there that you put that water in the mouth of the person. Isn't it?
Yes.
So, but all the water has, you know, immense memory. And so whatever we are feeding our body with, now we know 70% of it is water. Whatever we're feeding our brain with, now we know 80% of it is water. Then what is happening? The memories are going deep inside because water is absorbing that. Hence the past stays, na? The past is so powerful because it has been absorbed by the molecules of the water. So then what can we do now? Let's change the energies of water inside the body. How? By giving love, by giving gratitude, by feeling happy. And then see, then the energy level of the water changes and hence the energy level of the body also changes. This research has been done. You know, it's not just saying for the sake of saying, but actual research have been done by the scientists. Let's read further.
Researchers in Japan, Russia, Europe, and the United States have discovered that when water is exposed to positive words and feelings such as love and gratitude, the energy level of the water not only increases, but the structure of the water changes, making it perfectly harmonious. The higher the positive feeling, the more beautiful and harmonious the water becomes. When water is exposed to negative emotions such as hate, the energy level of the water decreases and chaotic changes occur, negatively affecting the structure of the water.
Yeah, to understand what we just read and heard, we can do this one simple experiment called the rice experiment. And also one of the very, very popular and famous scientists, Masaru Emoto, you can just write down this name and Google and see how the molecular structure of water changes depending upon what you're talking to the water. Masaru Emoto, he was a Japanese scientist. And you know, he just by talking lovingly to the water, just by chanting some mantras when the water is there in your hands, when you're holding a glass of water, changes the molecular structure of the water, makes it more crystalline. And then when you drink that water, then you charge your body with whatever water you're drinking. Hence we say, na, ancestors used to say that, nahi, mujhe har jagah ka pani nahi peena hai. You know, I don't want to drink You remember your ancestors, your grandparents not drinking water at every place? Yes, no?
Yes.
This was the reason, because whatever emotions are fed to the water, supposing the water is kept in a matka and people in the house are always angry and shouting and fighting, the water will be charged with those energies, and when you drink that water you will also feel that charge, you will also feel those emotions. This is what the power of water is. So what do we do now onwards? Just carry a bottle of water wherever you go and have your own water. Now we have the packaged water. Do you know what kind of energy is flowing in the packaged water? Any idea also? How that water travels and from where and how many months it's been packed? And we are having that water thinking that it's very pure, very good. So make sure that wherever you go, whenever you step out of the house, have water, carry water with you, so that you can keep on sipping on that bottle of water which is you are carrying with you. Supposing now the question is, what do I do when I travel, when I go out for holidays? Yeah, the question is that. So in holidays also, whenever you're stepping out of the hotel, just carry a bottle with you, so that you will be, you will, the situation will be that less water will be consumed from outside. Because whatever hands the water is going into, how many ever hands the water is being touched with, the energy of that person will go in the water in which you are drinking. That one glass of water which is put in front of you in the hotel when we go to eat outside is charged with so many feelings of different people. I'm not here to say that it's always negative, but yes, different energies, different people, different feelings is transferred into that water. So coming to the rice experiment, if you would like to do, you can take 3 jars of water. Take 3 jars, first fill 1 teaspoon of cooked rice in it and fill it with water, the half jar. Auntie, you've done this when we did the magic book?
No, I've forgotten about it. I don't remember.
Okay, so can you do it?
Yeah.
All of us will start this. We have another 5 days and we'll see what the difference it makes, and then later on also we'll be in touch. So actually this experiment is to be carried for more than 10 days, let's take it 15 days. So what are we doing? I'm going to repeat again. Take 3 glass jars with a lid on top, and you're going to just cook rice and take one teaspoon of cooked rice, equal quantity in all the 3 different jars. Okay. And then you fill it with water, half the jar. Close the lid. Keep it separately at different places. Now what you're going to do is, on top of one jar, you'll stick a sticker writing love. On another jar, hate. And the third jar, ignore. So love, hate, ignore. Now to the love jar, you're going to just say loving words. To the hate jar, you will talk all the things, just as if your enemy is there in front of you, the person whom you really want to express, and you've suppressed your feelings for that person. Just speak to that jar with that feeling. And the third jar is ignore, where you ignore everything, nothing. You don't say anything, you just ignore it. And then see what happens. The same quantity of rice, the same rice, cooked in the same way and the same water, and what happens to each jar. So every day you are going to say, maybe 2-3 minutes or 5 minutes, talk to that jar with feelings of love, talk to the jar with feelings of hate, and talk to the third jar with ignoring. You ignore it. And then see what happens. I'm not going to say what's going to happen, that we all will do the sharing. So why this is happening is because water, the energy of water changes the energy of the food also. Yeah. So whatever feeling you are talking to that water, the energy will be like that. The result will be like that. If you're talking negative, let's see what happens. If you're talking loving words and thoughts and feelings, let's see what happens. And that is the same. Why are we doing this? because the same thing is happening inside our body. To understand, we've already understood the human being is a microcosm of the macrocosm. So the macrocosm is what's happening outside in the universe. What's happening outside is the same thing happening inside. We can't sit with a microscope and see our own bodies, right? So to understand that, we first see what's happening outside. Okay, so let's read further. So all of us will do this experiment from today.
Yeah.
Everyone, yes, no?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Even if you want to have water, you can just keep that glass bottle in the sunlight, charge it with sunlight for 2 hours, and then have the water. Or if you're chanting any mantras, just keep a glass of water with close to you. The water will be charged with the mantras,
Okay.
and then have that water. Or just hold the water of the glass of water in your hands and just say thank you or any mantra of your choice. I'm so grateful to you. Just one feeling, one sentence of gratitude, and then have it. You're changing the entire vibration of the water. The frequency of the water has changed completely. So water is very, 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 very important element. And it's 70% of the stake, right? The 5 elements: earth, water, fire, wind, space. 70% is the stake of water. So we want the majority of the stake. Now we'll become the majority, the holder of the majority of the stake which is there in the body. 70% stake water has. Yeah, in a company we know now that one shareholder has 70% stake, other shareholder has 10%, some has 2%, some has 5%. So water is the biggest shareholder of our body. 70% stake is with water. So whom will you run after? The 70% one or the 10% one?
70% one.
70% one, right? Yeah, we always want to have the majority. We always want to have more. Yeah, so let's read further.
If human emotions can change the structure of water, can you imagine what your feelings are doing to the health of your body? Your cells are made of mostly water. The center of every cell is water, and each cell is completely surrounded by a layer of water. Can you imagine the impact of love and gratitude on your body? Can you imagine the power of love and gratitude to restore health? When you feel love, your love affects the water of the 100 trillion cells in your body.
Yes, so can you imagine what's happening at the cellular level? 100 trillion cells, and every cell, Auntie is remembering to have water now. See how important it is to have water, isn't it? And when you're having the water, just look at it with loving eyes, loving thoughts and feelings, and then have sip by sip.
So wonderful, really. Never thought of all this all along.
Yeah, the cells are made up of water. And we have this, we've read it in some part of our life, but we keep on forgetting. Now just practice this. Remind yourself every time you have water. And that's why we say now at least have 8 to 9 glasses of water in a day.
Yeah.
Why? Because all the functions that are carried inside the body, the digestive function, the circulatory function, the skeletal function, everything, all the systems in the body, they require water for proper functioning. The joints in the body, the bones in the body, everything water is required. The bone marrow has water, the blood has water, the tissues have water, the muscles have water. When every cell is made up of water, then what? Everything has water in it, right? And 3-4 days you just have 8 to 10 glasses of water, your skin will feel different, your hair will feel different,
Yes.
your digestion will improve, your excretion will be better, isn't it?
Yes.
So let's read further.
How to use the power of love for perfect health. Where there is the greatest love, there are always miracles. It's Willa Cather, 1873 to 1947, Pulitzer Prize winning novelist. To receive the balance,
Pause
sorry.
here. We'll pause here. Where there is greatest love, there are always miracles. Greatest love is what? Feeling love in every word, every thoughts, every moment you are with. Just greatest love is being happy. Being happy is greatest love. Just one thing. Being happy, whatever it is, whichever situation I'm in, I take out the good thing from that situation and I start feeling happy, right? So where there is love, there are miracles. If miracles are not happening just now, which means that there is lack of love. Yeah. So how do I increase that love? By giving happy thoughts and feelings, by giving grateful thoughts, being grateful, being thankful. Yeah. So let's read further.
To receive the health you want and love, you must give love. In the face of any sickness, give good feelings about health, because only love brings perfect health. You cannot give bad feelings about sickness and receive health. If you hate or fear a disease, you will be giving out bad feelings, and disease can never go away through bad feelings. When you give thoughts and feelings of what you want, your cells receive the full force of health. When you give negative thoughts and feelings of what you don't want, the force of health to your cells reduces. It doesn't matter if you feel bad about a subject that has nothing to do with your health. When you feel bad, you reduce the force of health to your body. But when you feel love for anything, for a sunny day, new house, friend, or promotion, your body receives the full force of health.
Yeah, so beautiful, na? It's so simple that if I supposing I'm attacked by a virus or a bacteria or just a common cold or a pain in the body, pain in the joints or a swelling somewhere or a knee pain or a lower back pain or some stiffness in any part of the body, if I think of that, okay, what is going to happen? Is that stiffness because of this? And if I'm giving negative thoughts and feelings, if I'm feeling bad about it, then I will receive more and more. The ailment, the condition in the body will increase, it will not decrease, even though I'm popping pills, whatever I'm doing, but it will not go up suddenly, it will not go up soon. But when at the same time, there is one more thing what I can do is, on the other hand, if I give thoughts and feelings of what I want, what do I want? A perfect and alert body, a perfect and healthy body, a perfect and active body. Each one of us will have different feelings for it, right? But perfect, we want perfect. Right now, I'm having a cold, I'm having a runny nose, I'm having a cough, and my throat is itching and I can't speak. In that situation, also, if I can think that my voice is perfect, my headache is, it's I'm feeling happy. Don't say my headache is not there. Never use the negative words, because then the universe doesn't understand not, no, it doesn't understand these words. So if you're saying not, then if you take out not, I'm not having a headache. If you take out not, I am having a headache. This is what the universe will give you again and again. So what am I going to think? What I want. What do you want? Because when I think that, it goes into the cells. That information, that command goes into the cells. Yeah. And when I give negative thoughts, then what happens? I receive more and more negative thoughts. Understand from whichever way you feel like. If the law of attraction you want to understand, whatever I'm giving negative thoughts, I'm receiving negative thoughts and feelings and situations. If I'm giving positive thoughts about my health, I'm receiving positive feelings and situations about in the area of my health. Yeah, so what are the things that I can shift my mind into? A beautiful day. Wow, the day is so beautiful. Somebody's talking about my health, and my own mind is thinking about the health. Shift your focus from your health. If nothing else, then just look outside. Oh, it's such a beautiful day. Look at the clouds, look at nature, connect with nature. Just look at your house. So many good things around you. Change your frequency in whichever way you feel you can do it. We've got so many ways now. Every day we have been learning so many ways how to do it. And then you receive the full force of health. Then you say, I'm healthy, wealthy. Yeah, healthy and wealthy. Wealth is not only money, wealth is health. Health is wealth. Let's read further.
Gratitude is the great multiplier. So say thank you for your health every single day. All the money in the world cannot buy health because it is a gift from life. And so, more than anything else, be grateful for your health. It's the best health insurance you can ever take because gratitude is the insurance of health.
Yeah, we have these life insurance plans now. We pay a premium every month or annually. And why have we made these insurance plans? So that in time of need, whenever we want, then that money is reimbursed to us. And we know that, na? Life insurance.
Yeah.
Everyone is aware of it, right?
Yes.
In any medical condition, the money is just given back to you. Whatever you pay, your bills to the doctor, your hospital bills, everything is reimbursed. It's given back, right? So now, okay, fine, that we are doing as because we require money when we fall sick, right? But before doing that, or even if you have done that, the best insurance about health is gratitude. Gratitude, being thankful for whatever parts of the body which is functioning properly. Can you tell me, if you have all the money of the world, you have a lot of money in your bank, and your bank is just flourished with money, it's flooded with money, and if something happens in the area of your health, and it's very, very chronic, can the doctors save this life? Even if you have lots of money, you'll say, doctor, I can give you crores of money, please save my life. Is that possible? At times, most of the times it is not. We know this person who passed on few months back, and he left so much of vast amount of money he's left behind. But could he save his life? So all the money in the world cannot buy health, because we have received this gift from God. We were born as healthy, and let's be healthy and die healthy. And when can that happen? When you're grateful. When you're grateful for the health. How can I be grateful? Grateful to my eyes, grateful to the nose for the smelling power, which I can smell everything. The fragrance of the flowers. If you can end, it is endless. You can go on and on and on and on. Start from your body first. Be grateful to the body. Be grateful to the body parts. Be grateful to the organs. Can we start doing that?
Yes.
Yes, no.
Yes.
But what do? We find fault in the body. Oh, my skin is becoming, I'm getting these wrinkles on my skin. My skin is not fair. I've got these patches on my skin. My weight is not proper. My nose is not proper. I like the nose of the other person, so sharp and so lovely nose that person has. Look at my nose, it's so fat. we keep on looking at ourselves and finding faults. Every time you're combing your hair and looking in the mirror every morning when you're getting dressed up, so many things we find which is not good about myself, isn't it? Yes, no. And you keep on saying, oh, my hair is becoming so frizzy. I don't know. My hair was never like that. My eyes, there are dark circles under my eyes, and I don't know what to do. I'm doing everything. I'm applying all the possible creams, but my skin is not glowing. Don't we say all this to ourselves? So instead, now what do we do? What do we say to our body? Be grateful, thankful. Yeah. And ignore the things you don't like. If your mind is giving you all that, just say ignore. Like how we are going to ignore the jar, the third jar, na? Not paying attention to it. Ignore means what? Don't pay attention. And how do I don't pay attention? shift the focus to something else. Yeah. So love draws forth love. Saint Teresa of Avila, 1515 to 1582, she was a nun, mystic, and writer. What? Love attracts love. Love draws forth love. Yes, if you are loving, प्रेम ही प्रेम को खींचता है. Yeah, so appreciate first 5 things about yourself today. Whatever you love about yourself, appreciate that. Look at every part of your body. Even if you have not, you felt that, no, this is not good about my body. My fingers are so fat and my nails are not bright and shining and they're not pink. Now, appreciate what you like about your nails. Appreciate what you like about your fingers. If you start with that thought of appreciation, you'll find so many things to appreciate. Today we are going to do this, okay? So let's read further. What can we do when we eat or drink water?
Before you eat food or drink water, look at what you're about to eat or drink and feel love and gratitude. Make sure your conversations are positive when you're sitting down to a meal.
This is very, 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 very important. When you're sitting down for a meal, you're just sitting with your cell phone because, oh, I have no time. I have this meeting, that meeting. I have to answer to this client, to this customer. I have no time to eat food. People say that. Very good. If you have no time to eat food, have a glass of hot water, warm water. When you're upset, don't eat food. When you are not in a good frame of mind, don't eat food. When you're angry, don't eat food. When you're complaining, don't eat food or don't drink water. Be in a positive frame of mind. Be in a happy frame of mind. Do something that will make you happy. Okay? And then after that, we are going to bless the food. Just bless the food, matlab, just say thank you. Today I've got this food, this lovely food I have for this meal, for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner. Oh, I have such lovely fruits. The fruits are so colorful, and really enjoy eating fruits. Every bite that I'm taking, it's so juicy. Yeah. So like that, you have to bless the food and appreciate what you're doing. Let's read further.
Blessing food gives love and gratitude for food. As you bless food, you change the structure of the water in the food and its effect on your body. Blessing water with love and gratitude does the same thing. Your positive feelings of love can change the structure of water in everything, so use the power. You can give love and gratitude and use their power while receiving any medical treatment. If you can imagine being well, you can feel being well. And if you can feel it, you can receive it. To see your health improve, all you have to do is give love more than 50% of the time. Just 51% is the tipping point from sickness to health.
Yeah, so all of us now identify that what is happening to me. And all of us, since the time we have come to this chapter, somebody is having a sore throat, somebody is having cold and cough, somebody is not feeling well. everything is happening now. So now what we have to do is, it's the universe's way of saying, okay, you're not having that much love. Come to the tipping point. Your complaints and your complaints are more than your gratitude. So be grateful, be happy, be loving, be joyful, and tip the scale of your life just 1% extra love. And then what happens is, see how your health starts improving. So what will change in my health? Let's read the next paragraph.
When having your eyesight checked or blood pressure checked, or if you're having a general checkup, receiving results from tests, or anything concerning your health, it is very important that you are feeling good during it and while receiving the results in order to receive a good outcome. By the law of attraction, the outcome of the checkup or test must match the frequency you're on. So to bring the good outcome you want, you must be on the frequency to receive it. Life does not happen the other way around. The outcome of every situation in your life will always match your frequency, because that is the law of attraction. To get yourself into a good feeling frequency about a test, imagine the outcome you want and feel that you have already received that outcome. Every possible outcome can happen, but you must be on a good feeling frequency to receive good outcomes.
We'll pause here. So what have we just read? That, see, when we are going for tests, supposing you have to go for just a complete full body checkup, we get these plans now, and we use these plans, and once in a year, supposing we go, or just you have a high BP condition and you get your BP checked. So that time what is the thought in the mind? Oh, I don't know, my BP must have risen, something must have happened, or my BP must have fallen down more because I'm feeling that. You'll give a reason also. But at that time, you can defy your mind by feeling that, oh wow, I'm feeling on top of the world. I'm feeling so energetic. Don't say that my BP is normal. Don't say that. Don't ever say that, because then the message that you're giving to the universe is, your BP was not normal and now it is normal. So your feeling will be a confused feeling, and that feeling will be copied by the universe, by the law of attraction. So say what you want. So if if you want a good outcome, just start feeling it, that wow, I'm feeling so much better. I'm feeling all well. I'm feeling perfect. I'm feeling energetic. I'm feeling full of health. Full of health. Say this, keep on saying this. So when you are saying this, what is happening? You are sending those energies to the water in the body, which is present in the cells, in the brain, everywhere, because the body is made up of 70% water, and that changes the outcome of the test. Or then you'll be surprised that, wow, I've started feeling so much better what I was feeling 10 minutes back. Just 10 minutes of this thing and see what happens, because I've changed my frequency. And that's what the law of attraction is going to copy. The law of attraction will say, yes, well, I'm giving you whatever you want. This is what you want, I will give you that. It's not that if I feel better, then, I will feel more better. Even in that condition where I'm not feeling better, just now I'm having a very acute pain in my throat. Let me imagine that I can sing well, just now. Just start at that point that I'm singing so nicely. My voice is so beautiful. Such a sweet voice is coming when I'm singing. So what are you doing? You're sending that energy, and that is what you're going to receive. And where is the energy going into? The cells, the water inside the body. Yeah. So we say there are endless possibilities in the universe. Don't we say that? When we've studied permutations and combinations in maths, have you studied that? Do you remember? Don't remember? So this is what used to happen. Permutations and combinations, possibilities, endless possibilities. And that is where miracles start taking place. So do we want miracles in our lives? Everyone, yes, no?
Yes, yes, of course.
We want miracles. So we have to
Yes.
just go and tap those possibilities. Because possibilities and miracles mean the same thing. That's the next quote which is written by Prentice Mulford, 1834-1891, New Thought writer. Now, Auntie, you can start reading from here. Imagine and feel.
Imagine and feel having the health you want in your body. If you want to restore your eyesight, give love for perfect vision and imagine having it. Give love for perfect hearing and imagine having it. Give love for the perfect weight, perfect body, perfect health of an organ, and imagine having it. And be utterly grateful for everything you do have. The body will change into whatever you want, but it can only do it through feelings of love and gratitude.
Yes, so we know we have in our fingertips so many ways where we can give love and gratitude, isn't it? Just now, see this, if you want to restore your eyesight, supposing something is happening, you can see little less, there is hazy eyesight, and something which the small letters you can't read things, you can't read messages, that all this is happening, right? And you're wearing specs and you feel, oh, my number must have changed, something is happening, I have to go to the eye doctor. Before that, just pause and say and imagine that I have restored my eyesight. Don't say my eyesight has improved. Don't say that. Just say perfect eyesight. What do you want? Perfect eyesight, right? Perfect vision. Yes, no? So imagine doing that. That is how you're giving love. You're imagining. You're imagining not with fear, but with acceptance and faith. Then hearing, perfect weight. This is what I experienced when I was, struggling to lose 3-4 kgs. And when I accepted my weight, and every time now I'm going on the weighing scale, little bit less weight it's showing.
I reduced for the 30 gram.
How many more you reduced?
30. 30. 30.
You reduced 30 kgs.
No.
When 30 grams. 30 grams more.
Yeah, more.
Wow. So yes, so just, and when you sit and when you stand on the weighing scale and only 30 grams is showing, you might say, "Arey yaar, मेरे को तो 1 kg कम करना है और 5 kg कम करना है." So what are you doing? You're giving, not giving love, na? You're giving that feeling of disappointment. So you're going to get that more. So what do? Be happy that yes, I've lost this much. Wow. And that is what the message which goes to the cells will be this. The message which goes to the water in the body will be this. And then things will start moving at a faster speed. Whatever you want, you will get it. This is how miracles take place, na? Huh? So let's read this example. When a young, fit woman, this is very beautiful, huh? Let's read this.
When a young fit woman was told she had a rare heart disease, her life crumbled around her. She suddenly felt weak and fragile. Her future, a normal, healthy life, had disappeared with the prognosis. She was terrified of leaving her 2 young daughters motherless. But this woman decided she was going to do everything she could to heal her heart.
Yeah, first she chose the doctor, whatever prognosis, whatever the doctor told her. But then she, first of all, you feel shattered, na? Ki, Arey, what has happened now? What is going to happen to my family? Who's going to look after my children? What's going to happen? This is the first thought which comes, na? But this woman decided that no, I'm going to just do everything that I could heal my heart with. And then what did she do? Let's read further.
She refused to entertain any negative thoughts about her heart. She placed her right hand on her heart every day and imagined her strong, healthy heart. Every morning when she woke, she gave the deepest thanks for her strong, healthy heart. She imagined the cardiologist telling her that she was cured. She did these things every day for 4 months. And when her cardiologist checked her heart 4 months later, they were dumbfounded. They checked and rechecked the old tests against the new test because the new test showed that the woman's heart was perfectly strong and healthy.
Yeah. So if the women can heal her heart, can't we heal a common cold and cough and a headache? You have to just imagine yourself without it. You've just to imagine yourself, what will you do when the throat, when your voice comes? So are you going to talk? You're going to sing? Chetna ji, you can just imagine that you're sharing with us your experience. Tomorrow itself, today, whole day, you imagine that you are sharing. Don't say I'm able to talk. Say that I'm sharing. You know, the end thing, what you want to do. Yes, auntie, you feel you just now you're feeling little low, your energy is low, and you really want to have a cup of coffee, right? A cup of tea, because that's what gives you energy. And that's the thought in the mind. Oh, now it's 6:30. I want to have, it's 6:35. What will happen? I just want to have that tea. Yeah. So that if that is the thought, think that you're having the tea. Think,
Okay.
because for the body, everything is real. For the mind, everything is real. Whatever you imagine is real. So think that I'm having sip by sip the taste of the tea. Wow, the taste is so nice today.
Yeah.
I'm getting the flavors of ginger and I'm getting the flavors of different spices. So nice. Imagine that while you are hearing and reading. Just 5 more minutes we'll take. So 5 minutes you have to imagine. Shirish bhai, you can imagine that yes, the whatever is happening just now, you're feeling low, you're feeling less on energy. You are attending a meeting, you're going to office, or you're sitting with your friends and enjoying and chit-chatting and having fun. Imagine that. Whatever you want to, choose that and feel that you are in that space. So this woman just put her palms on her heart, and what did she do? She spoke to her heart, and she even went to that extent that the cardiologist is telling her that you have a healthy, normal heart. And she did it not for 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, but she did it for 4 months every day. And when she went to because she knew that the doctor gave her 4 months that you can wait. Sometimes the doctors say, no, okay, it's not urgent. You can wait for that much time. Then you can do that. She had that time to experience this. And what happened was that the new test, when it was done, the heart was perfectly strong and healthy. Perfect, strong, healthy. Perfect, strong, healthy. These were the words she chose, and she imagined that, and that's what she got. Because the law of attraction. Yes, let's read.
This woman lived according to love's law of attraction. She did not own the prognosis of a diseased heart in her mind, but she gave love for a healthy heart, and she owned a healthy heart instead. If you are facing any kind of illness, do your best not to own it with your thoughts and words. Don't hate an illness either, because that is giving negativity to it. Instead, give love to health, own health, and make it yours.
Yeah, this line is very, very powerful. Never ever own your illness. We say, na, my thyroid, my diabetes, my hypertension, my headache, my lower back, my knee pain. Instead, replace it with the. Don't say my, because when you're saying my, it becomes yours, na? When you say my child, and with that same feeling you're saying my headache, then the headache becomes yours. It will not leave you. So what do I say? Just say this headache, this headache, this pain in the body. If you're facing any kind of illness, do your best not to own it with your thoughts and words. So there was one quote which we had read: face towards the perfect image of an organ, and the shadow of the disease will never come back again.
Yeah.
Face towards the perfect image of the organ. If there's something in your liver, if there is, the cholesterol is high, or there's a fatty liver, imagine that the liver is perfect, healthy, strong. See the image of the liver smiling, the full of blood flowing, just very healthy, producing, doing its work, fully functional liver. If you can't imagine, if you don't know the smallest of the things, the function of the liver, just say this: fully functional liver, fully functional heart, strong and powerful heart. Say that. But what do we do? What do we do on the other hand? We talk about it to 10 people. Oh, today I'm not feeling well. I just don't know what to do. My stomach is just hurting me so much, or I have a headache, and this cold is just not going. I don't know what to do. How many times you talk to people like this? Please check yourself. Instead, talk to your body, talk to your cells. Don't call up and talk to anybody. Yeah, because you're owning it more and more. So keep your mind as much as you can from dwelling on your ailment, because the more you're talking about it, you're staying with it. Think of strength and power and you will draw it to you. Think of health and you get it. Tathastu, you get it. Prentice Mulford, 1834-1891, New Thought Writer. Just can we read this para and we finish it? Every moment. Yeah.
Every moment you feel love for your health, the force of love is eliminating any negativity in your body. If you find it difficult to feel good about your health, all that matters is that you feel love for anything. So surround yourself with everything you love and use those things to feel as good as you can. Use everything you can in the outside world so that you feel love. Watch movies that make you laugh and feel good, not movies that make you feel tense or sad. Listen to music that makes you feel good. Get people to tell you jokes that make you laugh, or have them tell you funny stories about their most embarrassing moments. You know the things you love. You know your favorite things. You know what makes you happy to draw on them all and feel as good as you can. Use the creation process. Use the keys to power. Remember, it only takes giving love and good feeling a minimum of 51% of the time to reach the tipping point and change everything.
Yes. So we've got all the tips which we already know. So watch movies, watch TV serials like Sarabhai versus Sarabhai, Kapil Sharma, which will make you happy, comedy shows. And it's available everywhere on your phone, also on YouTube's. You can just click and you get everything. You don't have to go and buy tickets and sit at any place. Everything is available right there with you or in your home. You can just tell people to, you can just tell, go and talk to your friends and tell them, okay, I want to share a joke with you. And jokes are also available on YouTube's. You can just tell the Google, tell me some jokes, and Google will tell you some jokes. Yeah, so that you can do. Use the keys of power. What are the keys of power?
Love, gratitude, and the key of play.
Yes, use them. And when you're sitting with a group of friends, start the game of appreciation. Just appreciate the way the person is dressed, appreciate the eyes of the person. Oh wow, you have such a lovely smile. It's very contagious. When you smile, I also feel like smiling. Just appreciate people, appreciate your husband, appreciate your wife, appreciate your house help, appreciate your kids. appreciation really changes your mood and it takes you to a tipping point, 51%. So then when you're doing that, that will change your health because you're not feeling negative anymore, right? So you're
Yeah.
loving. What are you loving? The surroundings, the people, the situations, and you have the props. All that we have already collected. Yeah, so we're going to start the next para tomorrow. Just one para is left. We can start tomorrow. Yeah, so that we are in continuation with. So thank you, Auntie, for reading the chapter.
Well,
Yeah. So we all know, we all have our mood shifters, we all have everything ready, we all know a lot of wisdom, lot of knowledge we have collected, but now we have to use it. Use it so that, people just like being with you, you like being with people, you're full of health, any breakdown in the health which is just now goes away. So we have the universe has its own ways of doing things. Why all this time you didn't get anything, you didn't get any cold and cough, and none of us felt like what we are feeling just now since last 2 days. And auntie has moved to another space, her headache has gone. So auntie, things are working so beautifully. The headache which you
Yeah.
always used to wake up with, and it's not there, which means that you have reached the tipping point of your scale. You most of the time you are loving, you are happy, you are grateful. Yeah. But that doesn't mean ki agar you have got a cough or cold, you are not like that. It's happened, and now the universe is testing you and telling you, okay, just do what you've read, what you know. Start implementing on it. Be grateful to other parts of the body. Be grateful to your eyes, the perfect vision, the ears, the nose, the five elements. Be grateful that you have a house to stay. Be grateful that whatever you want is right there in front of you. Whatever you want to eat is right there. So the complaining mode, the pain which you're going through just now, the uneasiness what you're going through just now will disappear. And then where will it go? It will go, this information will go in the waters in the body. Yeah. This information will go into each and every cell into the body, of the body, 100 trillion cells receiving the same message at one time. And then see what's going to happen. Yeah. So let's do the laughing thing.
Oh, yes.
Yes, to change our mood. Laughing is one way of, just changing our mood, changing our feelings, changing our thoughts. Laughter is the best medicine for health. Yeah. So let's start. Ha! 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 Shirish bhai, just feel it. Ha!
Oh my
Awesome,
God.
awesome. Just clap for yourself.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone. Thank you
Thank
for being in
Thank
this
you.
session.
Thank you,
Thank you
Vandana.
so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you.